evening, everybody. Lou, you got it. It was Ghost. I allowed for ping. You were about a minute later, so you know, with the stuff that was going on with my computer at the moment, that probably makes you first. Mark Mods, you got it first. Well done. I knew it was going to be easy. Let me just take these off. I don't need these on anymore. The thing is that I did have, and I'll tell you the film that I did have City Slickers on there. One of my favourite films with Billy Crystal and Bruno Kirby. But unfortunately, there's not one scene in that film which hasn't got a cow in it, or Billy Crystal, or Daniel Stern. So I'm like, everyone's going to get it. So who knows? But Lou's saying you were late that time. I can't allow for ping that time then, Lou. The reason that it was stuttering, you probably noticed the stream was stuttering, because I was trying to upload a video, and what I've done is I've already uploaded tomorrow's video. If you want to know what's coming tomorrow, I've got a little introduction. This is what's coming tomorrow. So that will be live tomorrow morning. Now, I've already got it on the channel, but I'm going to pull that one off because I've changed a couple of things. What I've changed is I wanted to update the Patreon card, because I actually filmed that a couple of weeks ago, and I've had new patrons from that, so I wanted to add the patrons to that card so it's on the video. And also, years ago, who remembers that I used to do the... let me show you. Stand by. Let's call it end. You're not going to see anything at the moment just while I'm loading it, so stand by. Stand by. Who remembers this? Well, I'm going to bring it back. I like that. I like the animation. It took a lot of time to get all that animation and stuff, so I thought I'm going to bring it back. And we're going to go retro on the World of Wayne channel. Okay, look. Ecto, the Ghostbusters car. Alan, about 2.5 weeks ago. Hang on a second. I pay for this service, so why don't I use it? Boing. There we go, so I can put your comment on the screen. 2.5 weeks ago, me and a load of other people in chat here, we got an announcement that issue 20 has been posted out. And as of yet, still haven't seen it. I am starting to wonder, is it stuck on a ship in the Suez Canal? But God knows where everything is. Hello, Craig. Look, I saw your message today. How the devil are you? Take a shot every time. You'll be blotto by the end of the stream, Lou. Trust me. So I've been really, really busy today. So let me tell you what's been going on. First off, I still haven't received my Eleanor. So that should have been here today. I still haven't received my X-Wing, and I know John Russell, I don't know if you're in chat, John, but you received like 55 to 70 or something. So I'm waiting for my X-Wing, and I'm waiting for the Iron Man. The Iron Man's on its way, apparently. There's just so many things that I'm waiting for that just haven't arrived. So I was a bit let down, but what did arrive this morning was the Agora Models Bismarck. So I'm wearing the shirt, and we completed, obviously, the whole piece there, and we completed up to here in pack 3. That's what we've done. Now, here's the problem. I think we mentioned this on stream before, that that took 4 hours to build. 4 hours. So I've done the video. Well, I haven't done the video. I've done the video of the build. I haven't edited it yet. So I've got to make 4 hours sometime down between 40 and 1 hour. It's going to be like cutting a Justice League movie down to 2 hours. So the video is going to be up on Monday for the Bismarck Pack 3, and if you have subscribed to the Bismarck, you should be getting yours soon as well. We've started doing the sprues, and we've started doing the photo etch parts, and that's why it takes so much longer, especially with the cameras. And I think the feel of the videos for the Bismarck for Agora Models are going to feel like they're rushed, but I do need to be conscious that you don't want to be watching a 4-hour video. You don't want to be watching Justice League Zack Snyder cut. Look at all the references I'm doing today. How cool is that? Hello, Howard. How's it going? Just off from Eagle Moss customer service. Hiding interesting things regarding emails. That's if you're using Yahoo Mail for email. Change it. Eagle Moss, change it. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Brandon, you're really hyped. Sorry, I've got to release the Snyder cut. I'm really hyped for the new NCC. I am too. What I find interesting, Brandon, look at all this. It's all popping up on the screen about 100 times. That I've done issue 2, which is issue 2 takes you up to stage 6 of the Enterprise. I've seen 2 people now with issue 3, which is 7, 8, 9 and 10. I haven't received that. I haven't even received any notification of that, and I paid up front, you know, a long way. So God knows how that you got a hold of them. Haven't got a clue. Yeah, see, I didn't want all the studio lights on, so, you know, if Mrs. Welder Wayne starts changing lights tonight, like that, God, how on cue was that? She can't. We've got about a 45-second delay from what she's watching to me being up here, and that was instant. That was amazing. That was great. Hello, Gunny. How's it going? Gunny, I've got your Iron Man magazines here, but I am waiting till I get quite a few before I send them out. But as I did mention in the Patreon stream yesterday, Howard, yours have been sent out, and Nigel T, yours have been sent out too. So, all good. Right, a couple of other things. God, so many things to tell you, and I was only on yesterday. I hope I'm not skipping too bad. According to this, my network connection's in the red. I'm hoping I'm looking okay. We'll have to see. You're all chatting to me, so there you go. Because Yahoo has been holding emails for 5 to 7 days before posting it. What? Yeah, I wouldn't be on Yahoo, that's for sure. So if I am skipping tonight, I've got no idea what's causing it. But oh no, I'm green again now. I was red. I'm green again now, so that's all good. Okay, a couple of things to tell you. So I'm going to be the Iron Man, as I said, is on the way. Guess what I'm doing in April? I didn't realise last week when I mentioned it, but I didn't realise I'm doing it. But yes, I'm doing it. We're going to have another another brother or sister for R2D2 down there. So yes, I'm going to be doing the R2 build. That's confirmed now. So when that comes out, you can follow along and build with me, and we'll be doing the R2 again. I am so tempted to paint it a different colour though, which I probably will do. I can't have just 2 R2 units looking the same going around, can I? So Robert Lester, you found out this morning that the Enterprise shipments are being held up because the pin badges are back ordered. Here we go again. Ecto 1 is being held up because of t-shirts. The Ecto 1, the next Ecto 1 delivery special that we get is pin badges, believe it or not. I don't know when they're coming though, so I haven't got a clue. So Hilmer, hello Hilmer. Love your channel. Started watching when I did the Falcon. Mrs. not happy with your channel. She says it makes me spend more money. I apologise for that. I haven't seen Christian. I haven't seen Christian from Grantham. Is he not here tonight? Christian, if you're here, then say hello. I haven't seen you at all. Did I miss it? I normally get it right at the start. Let me have a look. Everyone was shouting Ghost. I didn't realise how easy that was going to be. Oh look, Christian from Grantham. You were here, I think. Hang on, I want to confirm that because I've got Symphloid saying hello, Christian from Grantham. Ah, there it is. Look, Christian from Grantham. Now I can play my jingle. I'm glad of that.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
I am on the I'm on the rum tonight, just so you know. I was on the rum last night when we were building the DC3 and we were creating knobs. Matter of fact, last night we entitled the Patreon stream Knob Night because we were making knobs for the gear levers for the DC3 Douglas, which I'd never done before. And we tried talcum powder and super glue, wood glue, microcrystal clear, clay. We tried everything. We went with the wood glue in the end. The wood glue was really good, and it was quite a fun stream, to be honest with you. It was just an experimenting stream. So, right, couple of other things to tell you. God, we're all good here. With the R2D2 coming out from Fanhome, I understand it's been pulled from the American market. I might be wrong with that, but I think Model Space were doing it over in America, and they're no longer supplying it if you want to get it from scratch now. I do believe if you're still subscribed to it over there, you can still get it. But it is available from Fanhome over here. Now, if you want to get hold of that yourself and you want it shipped to America, the only way you can do it is with a forwarding service. And Oligo Models do a forwarding service. And I did mention this last Thursday, I believe, where you go over to Oligo Models. I think they charge $7.99 per delivery, but you can subscribe to any of the builds that are in the UK, and then they will forward them on to you in whatever location you are around the country, around the world even. So head over to Oligo Models. You'll be able to do that. That's answered a lot of questions, a lot of emails I get about how can I get hold of issues. So That's cool. And while we're talking about the Enterprise, and everyone's, look, Kevin here, look, got your second ship of Enterprise, but no magazine? Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good. Hi, Wayne. Have reordered 19 Nectar 1 and got an email for 20 last week. Well, I had an email about 2.5 weeks ago, Stuart, for 20, but nothing. So I won't forget merch on the map. And John Patterson, I did see you in chat. I apologise. I should have done it on Tuesday, and I completely forgot because everything was going wrong with the Dodge Charger build. So let's do the merch on the map. As you can see, I'm in Corby. This is how I always state. Corby is a nice little steel town in the UK, if you don't know. A bit of history from me here. As a matter of fact, what happened is all the people in Scotland here, let's go here, all the people in Scotland here decided to come down all the way to Corby to work because we had the big steel plants here. And then all the steel plants sort of shut down, and it left about 90% of the population here Scottish. So in the whole of the country, Corby has got the biggest Scottish population anywhere outside Scotland. Not Northampton, where are we? Here. And for that reason, we're the only place that's got a Church of Scotland in Corby, which is absolutely crazy. But we're going to jump over to Germany, to Hamelin. And yes, the Germans do spell Hamelin without an I, but we spell it with an I, you see, look. So no idea what that was. And that's where John Patterson is. And the merch on the map today, John Patterson wearing a Let's Get Cracking t-shirt. Absolutely brilliant, John. And it's very poignant and very, what's the word I'm looking for when I'm drinking rum? It's very precise, because that's what I'm actually drinking tonight, with the label here saying hands off Wayne's rum. So there we go. We've done merch on the map, and I didn't forget it. Knob Night, only on the World of Wayne channel. The innuendos were flying yesterday, Scale Modelling, and I did warn people at the start of it. I can't help it. I can't help it. But it was interesting because I got to learn new things as well. And in the end, it was a dentist. It was Charles helped me. I was trying to figure out a way. Let me hang on a second. Let's get this. I was trying to think of a way that I can add the knobs to these little things for the DC3 here. Let's put the thing there. And when we found the way, then it was a case of, well, how do I dip all of these in each individual pot of like solution to get the knob? And he came up with a great idea of filling a straw with wood glue and then just dipping each individual one in there, which worked absolutely perfect. So I am ready to paint that, but I didn't have any chance to do that today because said 4 hours on the Bismarck, probably about 2.5 hours doing the Ferrari F40 this morning. That Ferrari F40, I'll tell you, the amount of parts that don't do anything. I've heard the James Bond, Aston Martin's like that as well, that you create bits that you don't do anything with for ages. That shelf is pretty much full of F40 bits we're not doing anything with, which is completely crazy. So, John, have you retired? Finished your working life today after 45 years, feeling good. Get yourself a hobby, John, apart from model making. That's my recommendation. But live life to the full. And now you can start achieving everything you always wanted to achieve. That'd be great. I'd love to retire. Mrs. World of Wayne says, keeps badgering me, she wants to retire. The R2s are still going to be coming out. You've got half a body and a half a leg to finish. But I don't think they're starting up new subscriptions at the moment, Howard. So, who knows? Who knows? They may be. They may be creating a fan home franchise in America that handles all that pop culture stuff. I don't know. They haven't. I can only speak for the UK and European market. Do you like how I start talking about something and then completely go off what I was talking about? I haven't had a chance to watch episode 2 yet, Dave, so no spoilers. Hey mate, it's Thursday tonight. Episode 2's not out tomorrow, so yes, I did watch it. I watched episode 1, and that was excellent. Hope Fan Home actually follow through and either allow people to buy batches from them or at least let people know how to get hold of decent ones. Well, if I'm building it, Gary, then I'm hoping we might be able to sort something out with that. So who knows? Because I know that was a problem. But the priming stage of it wasn't until like issue 70, wasn't it? Something like that. I can't remember. But with the Enterprise, we had a conversation, I believe it was when Kevin, are you in here tonight, Kevin, the Nexus? We were talking about how it all lights up. It's all on the shelves up here, but there's no sounds at all. And then we talked about Lou Dalmasso when he built his Enterprise E. He created this great base with these light up switches that do the sounds when you flick the switches. Absolutely brilliant. Well, there is something from Partwork Upgrades which has just come out now, and let me just show you a picture of it. They got a soundboard which is operated through remote with different sounds on it, and obviously that's available. Let me just put the link up here. From that fits perfectly, that little overlay there. How cool is that? But that's from Partwork Upgrades, and if you want to see it working, I've got a little video, so let's play the video.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
Now, all of the information for that is over at Partwork Upgrades. So head over there if you're interested in that. It opens so many possibilities because it's remote. You could stash that anywhere in the ship as long as you can get a power source to it, and you're away. You'll be able to light up, and I believe you can change the sounds as well to have something of your own. Is that right, Ian? All going to be good to see, that is, definitely. Has anyone got any spare screws for the DeLorean doors? I hope, Andy, you're not using the QM screws. QM screws are useless for the hinges. You don't want to be using them. I believe we swapped them out for KM. KM are the screws you want to be using for that. The QM screws are far too narrow, but it's been almost 3 years since I did it. 2.5 years, something like that. So someone might have to correct me, but I'm sure it was KM screws we ended up using for that. Kevin, the knobs turned out good, but I haven't painted them. But they look good. So they're clear now, because obviously the wood glue's dried clear. So, but as soon as I painted them up, they will look like knobs. Nice to know we're having a good conversation about knobs tonight. If I bought any merch, Wayne would know where I live. I do. You live in my old home state. Funny you should say that, Justin. I've got some old Cine 8. Is it Cine 8 mil? Yeah, I've got some old Cine 8 film which was converted to video of me on a beach in Adelaide, funny enough, as a little nipper. And I was going to show you tonight, but it took too long to download. It looks like the Sabruga film from JFK. So, but I think that'd be quite a fun one to show you. It's Mrs. Welder Wayne loves it, seeing that I actually came from something. So ours is delayed because of volcanic activity. It could be if it's not the planes flying because of ash in the air, or big ships. I mean, that ship thing, that's absolutely amazing with the... how can you block the Suez Canal? They're saying a gust of wind, but I think the captain fell asleep, personally. Chris the dentist. It was Chris the dentist. Thank you, Andy. Why did I say Charles? Chris the dentist helped me. He did actually email me earlier, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, if it wasn't for Chris, that stream last night would have been a nightmare. He made everything easy. He's just retired. Chris has, bless him. But I was so tempted to just talk about all my dental problems, but I thought that's the last thing you need. Chris, it was Chris. I've only just answered his email today as well. It's the rum. You see, your invisibility cloak is working, Andy. I can see your comments. Andy, I haven't sent you any X-Wings for ages. Do you know why that is? Because I haven't got them. And when I get them, we're going to be doing a live stream. I'm probably building 12 in one go. But I already understand that we get the electrics in issue 71, and they say test them, but we can't test them until issue 74 because there's no cable. We need the cable or something from issue 74. I already understand the limiter switches. One works, one doesn't. So it'll work in one direction, and when it goes in the other one, it starts grinding. So I'm already thinking about the fixes for that. I know Matthew Bean from Beanie's Hobby has been having problems because he texts me. So you're still waiting on pack 6 and 7 for R2, and you're in the UK. Phil, does that come now? When it came from Model Space, was it, or did D'Agostini? That came in packs now, and I guess, is there like 4 in a pack or something? I don't quite know how it works, to be honest with you. With Fan Home, do you get 4 in a pack? I'm guessing that's the standard now, isn't it? So you gave up on the E-Type as you got fed up with doing a bit here, a bit there, not adding on to what we've already done. It seems to be that way. I mean, we haven't really progressed far past the engine for the F40, Gary. So, but no, Dawn, I am still waiting for the X-Wing. But it should have been here a couple of days ago. It got sent out at the same time as the marketing manager for D'Agostini, and she got hers. I'm still waiting for mine. I've got to put Mega Nico on the map. I have got to put Mega Nico on the map. Mega Nico, if you're watching this stream, can you send me an email with a picture of you wearing one of the shirts? Because you're always wearing the shirts. I would have my email address. I'm sure I had it in... there it is. Look, email me, Mega Nico, just with a picture so I can put it on the map. And whereabouts in the Netherlands you are, and I will put the merch on the map. That would be excellent. Hi, after lockdown we should have so much so, Kev. I will be posting where I'm going because I plan not to. I mean, I've been locked in this house like a year and a half now. I just want to get out. Apart from Scotland last year, actually, no, what, a year and a half. We went to Scotland in August, but with what everything's been going on with all the crisis we've had in the last year, it feels like it's been 2 years. But the first point of call once lockdown ends is I'm going to be on the south coast. I'm going to be in Portsmouth. But as soon as I know that date, I will let you know. So, long time lurker, you made the DB5 6 years ago. I did see the original release of the DB5. I saw a finished one as well. It looked really impressive. But when I saw that, the builder of it didn't tell me how many problems they had with it. The screws were labelled, but body onto chassis only lasting 4 issues. Oh, wow. Yes, you can change the sounds. That's excellent. Those screws, KM screws, are like gold, really rare. I don't know why they thought the QM ones were told them. I realised that after the first time, Craig. The first time one of my doors fell off. So I thought I need a bigger screw, and I think it was the KM that I just naturally found, because by then I was actually collecting screws for the collection. I very rarely keep screws now. I do have quite a few from the Ghostbusters build, the Ecto one, and now they're purple. but I haven't kept anything else. The Bismarck build, as soon as that's finished the pack, I got rid of all the spare screws for that. But it was enjoyable. I'll tell you what, I had a lot. Let me just hide your comment. I had a lot more. I found it easier doing it this time than doing it the first time, and I think it's because I've learnt in, like, when did we start the Bismarck? 2 years ago. I've learnt a lot in those 2 years how to judge things. And I'll tell you what, 2 years ago I didn't have these. And these are a godsend. I didn't realise how bad my eyesight was until I got these. So, one for his knob. Russell, guess what? My friend Russell here, I've mentioned him loads of times in streams. We went to Vegas. He bought me a crib set. And we used to play crib all the time, didn't we? Cribbage, we love cribbage. And it's up in my drawer upstairs. And I was mentioning how much I enjoyed the Jane cribbage to Mrs. Welder Wayne. What she didn't know is that I had a cribbage set upstairs, which is still there. So for my birthday last year, she bought me a cribbage set. So she's like, "Oh, what happened then? I've just lost. What have I done? I've just hit a message. I think. Uh-oh, something's not right. Ah, that's better. The My chat froze then, if anyone wants to know what happened then. Ah, Chris, there we go. Look, Chris is there. Never Charles, glad to help. I knew it began with a C. Chris Hurst. It was Chris Hurst who helped me. Thank you, Chris. I'm not going to forget that. I've been raving about it all day to Mrs. Welder Wayne as well. Just the simplest fix. It was the simplest thing that created something so easy. Isn't that the way of things? Absolutely crazy. Hugh, you too retired at 50 and travel extensively except this year, so started the Bismarck. Hugh, Mrs. World of Wayne, before she met me, she was travelling extensively as well. She went to India, she taught in Nepal, Libya. As a matter of fact, she went to all the countries that that seem to have a war after she's been there. She was scheduled to go to Syria, but yeah, that didn't happen. Thank God she met me and I clipped her wings. Everyone's watching the volcanic Icelandic volcanic eruption. Bergdis, are you actually far from that? Is that near you, or is that quite far away from you? Because I know Iceland's quite a big country. Gross Models channel. I haven't heard of that one, Andy. Seemed to hear he was having problems with the X-Wing, putting them on the ship. Oh, God. The things to come, eh? You make me nervous. I'm already nervous to start issue 29 of the Ferrari. Everyone's told me it's a nightmare. Wow, you were shocked today. You emailed Model Space for an update last night and got a reply this morning. Phil, I've been waiting 6 months for a victory reply. I'm guessing the reason they haven't replied to me is because it's bad news. But that's the whole reason for going down to Portsmouth. Hopefully I can pick up the victories there and I can continue it. Kevin, not really, although we've got a garden centre here, quite a popular one up near Rutland, Leicestershire, called Gates Garden Centre. And I've been recognised in there, but I only find out when I get home and people have emailed me saying I saw you in Gates today. As I said, if you see me out and about, come up to me. I'm like this in real life. And Ian's met me, he'll vouch for me. Dan's met me, he'll vouch for me. Anyone in here, Russell's vouched for me, he's in here. But I'm worried that, stand by a second, we were talking about, oh no, there it is, yeah. We're talking about cribbage and then the message disappeared from Russell and I'm like, please don't tell me I've like blocked you or something. But I do like a good game of cribbage. And the good thing is I'm not too far behind on chat tonight. How cool is that as well? I'm just going to shut down my Google Maps there. Don't need that up anymore. Wayne, people in Elizabeth Downs are doing more burnouts every month. Has it gone really like that now, has it? Elizabeth. I've still got relatives down there in Gawler, you know, Justin. So that's not too far. Dreamlight 2019. Hi Wayne, could you wish my dad a happy birthday, please? He's a huge fan and always watches his streams. His name's Kevin. It means a lot. Happy birthday, Kevin. I hope you have I hope you had a great day. I don't know where you're located, so it's either evening for you or afternoon. I believe it's afternoon in the States. Everyone's settling down for a pot of tea over on that East Coast, I'm sure. Over in North Carolina. I said the only reason I know North Carolina is because that's where Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy comes from. And if you don't know who they are, you need to watch more wrestling. Wayne, you know, shall I get from newsagents or shop? Erding, what? What do you want to get from newsagents or shop? There's not a lot of part works now that you can get from the shop. The Ferrari F40 you can. That's it. I can't think of any other one. Oh, Spitfire you can. And Terminator you can. Well, you could. But you can't anymore. Because that runs past now. Eventually, you're going to see another distributor with that. I was kind of hoping that Agora Models would get the Spitfire. But now we've got the Zero Fighter. Who knows? I'm waiting for them to pick up the Route Master. I'd love them to get the Route Master. Because then I get a chance to do that. There was a few problems on the DB5. I know... Phil Spruverse has been telling me that there's a Facebook forum about the DB5 with a massive list of problems that people are solving. I've heard the screw, not labelling the screws, is one. But hello, Chloe. How's it going? You're not missed much, Chloe. It was your conversation on Facebook that triggered my chat last night about the nacelles. Has anyone figured out a way to have the nacelles copper coloured? And then when the light comes on, they're blue. Now, I did mention it in the Patreon stream last night, saying I've seen it. I couldn't think where I've seen it, but I saw it on the old electric fireplaces. You used to get like copper bulbs, and they look like copper, so much so you could see yourself in them. But as soon as it lights up, you could just see completely clear through that, and you could see the the colour of whatever the bulb is underneath. And also the same thing with the gold tint you can get on glass for cars, or the copper tint. I wonder if that's a solution. I've seen the solutions that have been going on Facebook, which are to paint the troughs copper and leave the divots, if you like, blue. And then when they light up, the blue over bears the copper so you don't see that. I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it. There has to be. You're at work, Paul. Thanks for the dust cover heads up earlier, wait. No problems, Paul. Paul, why have I watched one of your videos? No, I liked your what did I like? Paul, was it? I saw one of your posts on Facebook, wasn't it? Was it the Enterprise? I think it was something you've done with the Enterprise. I don't know, I've liked one of your posts recently. You can never have too many cribbage boards. Oh, well, I could just put them together and we can have like an extra long game. I did tell Mrs. Welder Wayne that I would teach her to play it, so we took it to Scotland with us in August, but obviously we got called back and we never got to play. Ah, bless. Saw that the Bismarck stern comes in 118, does it? I can't believe how quick it's gone. Like 2.5 years. I was watching back from issue 1 of my Bismarck, and God, I look young. I've aged in 2 years. It's this beard's got greyer as we go along. I am trying to let this bit grow out, just so you know. A little bit. I don't want it like ZZ Top, but it is getting there. It's getting there. Another crap present. It was a lovely present. What are you talking about? I bought Mrs. Welder Wayne a chess set for Christmas. We had just finished watching the Queen's Gambit on Netflix, and Esther said she didn't know how to play chess. I've been playing chess since I was a kid, so I was like, I'll teach you. So every day we went and I taught her what every piece does. I said, so today we're going to learn what the rook does. Today we're going to learn what the knight does. So we've done that, but we still haven't played a game yet. So I will give her a game soon. I do love a bit of chess, I have to say. The Dodge Charger. Shall I get it from the Newsagent shop? No, you have to get that online, Dink, from Fan Home. And again, if it's not available in your country, then head over to Oligo Models, as you can see that there. And they do have a subscription forwarding service. But speak to Dan, he will sort that for you. Hello, Svi. Is Svi in here? How's Svi? Svi, I don't know if people are following you on Facebook or if you've actually got a group, but you've got a tattoo of the Mad Hatter, and he's entered some sort of, what is it, Svi? Is it like a competition? I don't think you win a lot. It's like a t-shirt, isn't it? But it's still recognition. So if you are following Svi, then vote for him, because the tattoo's amazing. Anthony, you're 50 this year, and Mrs. Welder Wayne wants to retire at 50. Go figure. Do you feel ready to retire, Anthony? You're up to issue 90 of the Delorean, but I'm very nervous about issue 91. Gremlin, I'm going to give you some advice. Okay, first off, put it on a towel, because you're going to be having the bodywork on its side while you connect all the wires up. Then when you put it together, actually before you put it together, once you connected the wires up, if you could put some heat shrink or something around all the connectors to stop them pulling apart, when it goes together, it will save you a lot of time. Then when it goes together, try and put the back screws in first, and then the middle ones. Don't worry too much about the front ones, because trying to sandwich those bits together, living nightmare. But then again, if I had that time again on issue 91, perhaps I wouldn't be crying. But if you haven't seen my Delorean videos, watch issue 91. I'm almost in tears at the end. And then I think it was issue 99 where I got ill. I was really ill. I lost my voice and everything, and I blame issue 91 for that. The eruption's about 30 minutes drive from my home. Not been able to go see it. Oh my God. I think you're like 25 kilometers away, Bergdis. No impact on me except my attention. I'll be curious, I'd have to say. I'd like to, especially at night time, just to go and see the glow and stuff. You see, Bergdis, what I really want to take Mrs. Welder Wayne to see, the Aurora Borealis. We don't get a chance here. I could probably go up to the north tip of Scotland and see something, but she really wanted to see that. And I'll be honest, I want to see it as well. But we've never seen the Northern Lights. So I bet you see that all the time, though, over in Iceland, don't you? Andy, when I come to Pompey, We can meet up for a coffee. No, definitely. I mean, my friend Russell lives in Pompey. As a matter of fact, I've got to bring some stuff down to him anyway. There's so much I've got to do in Portsmouth that a visit there is definitely on the cards whenever they let me. You'll vouch for me, Wayne. Thank you, Gary. Player, Pompey player. Oh, bless. We used to follow Pompey. I went to Fulham Stadium to watch the football team, and you don't live too far from Fratton Park, do you, Russell? You had good news today, though, so that's good. That's good. The furlough period's ending and the lockdown's ending. Hopefully, we can just say goodbye to this pandemic that we've experienced. In 10 years' time, we'll look back on it and think we lived through that, and then we'll face whatever the next onslaught is. Space aliens or something, I don't know. Paul, that was it. It's the Cobra exhaust. Thank you. Paul's painted and weathered his Cobra exhaust, and the detail on it's amazing. It's like how you buy a new exhaust and how you can see it down where the heat affects it going down right to the ends, that you've got like the nice silvery section going into a charred black. You know what? Can I stand by? I'm gonna see if I can find it. It was a brilliant picture. I probably can't. Yes, I've got a picture. It was absolutely amazing. Let me just save the picture, and then I'll go over here. Stand by. Stand by. I have to do this. I should do this in studio mode, then you wouldn't see any of this. But what you've done with the exhaust here is pretty impressive. Now I've got to find where I put the blinking picture. Where is it? There it is. Okay, here we go. This is some incredible painting here. Can you check that out? Look at that. Absolutely amazing, Paul. I'm so impressed with that. I could look at that all day, you know. The weathered engine as well. I mean, the more now I've blown the picture up on the screen here, that is pretty impressive, isn't it? I'm so happy to show off work that you peeps have done, because it's shit. I mean, the amount, I mentioned it yesterday in the Patreon stream, the amount of things we share in this community is amazing. And if it wasn't for Chris there sharing the that idea about doing the knobs yesterday, I wouldn't have even thought about that, to be honest with you. We were ready to cut them off the sprue. In fact, we did cut them off the sprue. Talking about that, I need to find the one that I did cut off. It's in some blue tack somewhere. Yeah, see, Daniel, definitely say hello. We talk to anybody. We're happy. We'll just sit there chatting. We'll be chatting too much that you won't be able to get on with your day. Especially Mrs. Welder Wayne. She could talk for England. Yeah, look, and Ian, look, these are my testimonials coming up now. He had about 20 girls screaming and running at him. All waving. Really? I was protected from that, I think, Ian. You've got up to issue 70 as well. I'm guessing mine's any day now, Rob, but I think we're going to do it in one hit. I wanted to get the wings out of the way. Once we've got the wings out of the way, I think the build will get interesting again. So, Lethal Man, there's a new name. Hello, Lethal Man. How's it going? I like the name. Hi, Wayne. I've seen in France, Knight Rider's up to issue 11. In Germany, it was only a test for 5 issues and nothing so far. Adrian, I don't even know if it's going to be released in the UK, let alone the Netherlands. I have to say, I didn't know it was a test in Germany. I thought that was a full run. Wow. I really thought that was a full run in... Don't approach us, we're biters. Yeah, we are. We bite. We get a bit stabby sometimes. No, we're a fine bunch. If you see me in Portsmouth and it's after 8 o'clock in the evening, chances are I'm drunk. Somewhere at the Stilham West or the Spice Island. What were the other ones we used to go to? Spice Island, Stilham West, Guildhall. What's the Weatherspoons there? The Isambard something or other. I couldn't pronounce it then. I can't pronounce it now. Um, I'm just reminiscing then, funny enough. All my drunken times in Portsmouth getting the fishing boat home to Gosport. Oh, no problems, Dreamlight. That's all good. I try and get there. Oh yeah, now that thank you for reminding me, Dreamlight. I've got some bad news for you all. Got some bad news. There's going to be no Tuesday live stream next week. There's going to be no Wednesday live stream, and I'll let you know about the Thursday live stream. No Patreon stream. I'm actually picking up my kids tomorrow, and it's Easter holidays, so I've got them for the whole Easter period. So it's going to be difficult to live stream. I am going to try and commit to the Thursday live stream, but I'll let you know later in the week because I don't know what my workload's going to be. I've alleviated a lot of the pressure doing the Bismarck today for a Monday release, but I don't know if the Ecto 1's coming. I don't know if I'm going to be getting the Eleanor, which I haven't even created any assets for it yet. There's no introduction or anything for that yet. So I just wanted to let you know why there is no live streams next week. But I will mention that in social media next week as well. Panini and Hachette, the only ones that do newsagents now. There you go, Nexus. So I think it's a dying art, them going to the newsagents, Kevin, to be honest with you. I'll be shocked if they continue that up. Saying that, though, I did see the Disney Doll's House. 1/24 scale or something. Or is it smaller than that? Mrs. Welder Wayne looked at that. So... yeah, there hasn't been any part works, but I think the pandemic's had a lot to do with that as well, Anthony. But there is definitely a Disney Doll's House one coming out. But normally around about the Christmas period, that's when they used to advertise them on TV. As I said, the first part work I ever did was the I can never say it, the Orrery, Eagle Moss's Orrery, with all the planets, and that was advertised at Christmas. So I can't remember how many years ago that was though. God, that must have been about 2010, 2011. Oh, you're a follower from Spain. Well, welcome to the channel. Nacelles need some sort of tint paint. Yeah. But you've got to be brave because I'm guessing to do that, Anthony, you're going to have to take that blue colour off. I do understand that blue is quite easy to get off with a bit of stripper. So, but I don't know. I'm kind of hoping someone in the community can create a 3D print of that, print it in, I don't know, transparent filament, and then perhaps work on it from there. Haven't got a clue. Always space on our table for another great evening. Oh, bless you. Am I allowed to come to this great evening? I'd like to be fed sometimes. You should try and find some miniatures of your build to turn one, the Missy Bulldozer in your build room. I should do, but I mentioned it again on the stream on Tuesday and Wednesday. I want to put my Bismarck on top of her house. The more I think about it, the more I think that's an absolutely brilliant idea, but she won't let me. If I can't have the Enterprise above the TV, why can't I have the Bismarck on top of the doll's house, a la Mary Poppins? Granted, the ship on top of the house in Mary Poppins wasn't a battleship, but, you know, swings and roundabouts. David V, oh, you're rubbing it in now. Look, you just subscribed to the Batmobile. Can't wait to start that. What's happened with the Titanic in the US? That just seems to have, like, died down. Really weird. Is it still going ahead or what? It just seems like the Batmobile's being pushed now, and I've heard nothing about the Titanic. Very strange. You know what? I've just realised I'm behind on chat by 10 minutes again. How the hell did I do that? I thought I was doing well tonight. Wait, have you seen a car that has paint that changes colour? Does that change colour with UV light though, or heat? I can't just keep shining a light on the nacelles to get them to work. I don't know how it works. Wait, don't. The model paint companies make a pearlescent paint in the colour you need. Really? I've seen the pearlescent paint, but I just don't understand how you'd make copper turn blue under the light. I don't know. I hope we're talking about the same thing. Ron Salter. So, as I said, the X-Wing, has been delayed since Christmas. Haven't received anything for 3 months, but I got notification that I should have got it 2 days ago. So I'm getting like 15 issues in one go. But the Victory, Model Space said they can't get hold of it anymore. I'm up to pack 4. I've actually got pack 6, but I've got 2 pack 6s. They told me they can't get it anymore. They can't help me. So rather than just fight and try and get what I want, someone in Portsmouth has kindly said that that I can have his. And he's got, I think he's done up to pack 2, and he's got the full set. He don't think he's going to get to build it, so he said I can have his, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. So I will go down and pick that up, and hopefully we can get on with it then. Or to try 3D chess. I can't even figure that out. I do watch the show, and I watch Sheldon Cooper playing it on The Big Bang Theory, but I can't figure it out. Yeah, Paul. No, definitely. I obviously I got interested then, so I started stalking you. Yeah, you can't, Erding, you cannot get it from the newsagents, the Dodge Charger, okay? Only through subscription. Oh yeah, you are here. Sorry about that, Svi. Every time I'm seeing my feed lately, I'm seeing the Mulder and Scully spiders and just like quickly whizzing it off the screen because they freak me out. Oh, bless. Yeah, a t-shirt and bragging rights. Oh, we're back to talking about the tattoos now. Well, God, we really are on, aren't we? A 60 by 40 cushion build. Have you got a picture of that, Ian? I can't. I don't know what that is. What? Yeah, I need to visualize it. I don't know what that is. Do I know about Falcon 3D parts? I've seen some. God, let's pronounce it right. Satya Models. He does loads of STLs, and he's done some stuff for the Falcon. That's James or Jim. He's probably in chat actually. If you are, hello James. Issue 91. Here we go. We're talking about it. Every time someone mentions 91, I know you're talking about the DeLorean. Drove me to buy the remote mod from Chloe, waiting on it. If you talk about issue 48, I know you're talking about the DeLorean as well. And now I know that if you're talking about issue 29, you're talking about the Ferrari F40. Dr. Inferno, hi Wayne, stream, I'm going to send you a message on Facebook. I need to know about what we're talking about. What kind of direction you go about it? I'm still waiting to hear. I did ask that question today, Dr. Inferno. So, but the person that's probably got more idea of that is Dan in chat there over at Oligo Models, because he's doing it. So he can have an idea how to do that. So it might be worth having a chat with Dan over at Oligo. Yes, big thing. When you're turning the thing on its side, take the side mirrors off. Why we had to put them on at the stage we did is beyond me, because I broke both of mine. Had to glue them back in, because as soon as it's on the side, it's going to break off. Yeah, Steve wanted to retire the first day he started. Paul, you're in Portsmouth too? God, we're going to have a party in Portsmouth, aren't we? I understand Tiger's not there anymore, so we can't do that. But we can like go around Gunwharf, take a walk to Southsea, you know, all cool. You can hear it when they play. I hope you're cheering then. That's why you know the words to the song, Ross. Oh, you saw a spectacular Northern Lights display in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that is quite far up, isn't it? I would like to see it. I've never seen it. Oh, look, James, there he is. He is here. Look, I was just mentioning you, and I've only just picked up your message from like 12 minutes ago. And Russell prefers aliens to viruses. Oh. Has anyone had trouble logging into their Hachette account today, as I've not been able to today? Cool. Well, I haven't even tried it, to be honest with you. I'm not expecting anything from Hachette, so that's probably why I haven't been on there at the moment. I'm sorry I've missed a lot of chat again, because I really try and make the effort to catch up, but I haven't. Nigel, your things have been posted out today, I think, so you might get them tomorrow. Just so you know. That's your Bismarck magazines. So expect them. Oh, hello, Alex Builds. Alex, just so you know, over on Alex Builds, just reached 1,000 subscribers, so well done for that. Kevin, I understand you've reached 1,100, the Nexus. See, that 100 came quickly, didn't it? Also, the British Plague, is that what they're calling our Kent variant? The British Plague has arrived in Iceland, so we went back into tougher restrictions today. That's crazy. We don't call it the British Plague, it's called the Kent variant here, and we've also got the, I don't know, the South American variant? I don't know. But, I just want to be out of lockdown. We've all got the vaccine. Apparently, I could have gone into my local vaccination clinic, just said to them, can I have the vaccine? And they would have gave me them, because they were crying out for people to just turn up. I guess they had some left over or something. But I haven't had it yet. Being 47, you know. I am 47, aren't I? Yeah. You get older, you forget how old you are. I think I'm 48. 48 July the 4th I am. So. Is it true about the HMS Hood? Was it you who mentioned that? I haven't heard anything about that. Someone said HMS Hood from Hachette. Unless it's an old kit, like an old wooden kit. I don't know. I've never heard anything about it. You still get your X-Wing from the newsagents? I originally did, but I don't anymore. I don't get the Terminator anymore. Although Hachette are catching me up on the Terminator, so I will get up to 106. Is that what you're on now? 105? They're catching me up with the Spitfire as well. I'm a month behind everyone on the Spitfire, but I'll be caught up with that as well. Paul Jordan, there we go, look at that. Thank Ian, just received today a T800 pelvis to knee tendon wobble upgrade. Works a treat, doesn't it? It's funny because I've used some of the upgrades in this one, or is it this one? I don't know. One wobbles and one doesn't. So, but they're sitting there. Actually, that's going to look quite eerie when these are lit up with the eyes, aren't they? That should be fun. As a matter of fact, let me try something. Alexa, turn the studio lights blue. Oh no, you can't see it. Under a blue light, Slimer glows up. It's because this light, you can't really see that. Shall I, let's see if I can turn this light out and see what happens. No, you can't see it. It does, it glows up. You've got to trust me on that one. It's World of Wayne. I didn't look at it. I saw the advert. Couldn't think of anything more sickly than it. Mrs. World of Wayne does not like Disney, which is crazy for a guy who absolutely loves Disney. So when I'm in the car singing at the top of my voice all the lyrics to a Disney song, she just shakes her head. Satire. Satire. We had this last like a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Satyr. It's Satyr. It's got to be Satyr. Satyr. You're known as Satyr from now on, Jim. I'm going to ask for the grille for the nacelles was painted or cast in blue. It's painted, Lou. I'm guessing it wasn't cast because if you get a little bit of nail polish remover, it comes off. So it's easy to get that blue off. Put it that way. So does that help with an idea? Because I can get that clear. I know I can get that nacelle clear if I wanted to. But then what do you do? Do you have two LEDs in there perhaps? One to give a copper glow to it and then one to switch off when it's on and put the blue one on? I don't know. But yeah, it's easy to get that blue off. Easy. If you can strip it, here we go, I'm reading your next comment now. Paint the outside copper and let the blue light shine through. See, that's what that bulb was doing. And I'm wondering what the blue would look like. You know what? I've got some acrylic down here. I've got some clear... Oops, I'm dropping things. I've ordered loads of... Oops, my address on there. I ordered loads of this different coloured acrylic here. I think I've got some clear, which I have. I might experiment with that. I like experimenting with things. So yeah, thanks for that advice, Lou. I will give that a go. Because if it works on that, then theoretically it'll work on the ship and I can just strip it and do what you said. But what sort of would it just be like a airbrush, just a normal copper, or would it have to be a special copper paint? I don't know, because Tamiya do like a see-through paint. I used it on the ET spaceship for the ring inside. They're white LEDs in there, believe it or not, but I use this see-through, I can't remember what the colour was, yellow I think it was, to I can't remember what it's called when I say what the colour was, but who knows. Nothing for the F. In fact, I'm enjoying the F40, I have to say. I've still got 4 issues to do with that, but nothing on the Ecto one yet. You watch, it'll all turn up in one go tomorrow. Didn't someone say the blue is painted on a clear piece over? Yeah, it's definitely painted on. Has the Bugatti Veyron disappeared now? Well, it was only a trial in this country, but I believe it went live. I'd like to say France. It could be Germany, but who knows? Yes, Fan Home. Let me explain it this way. Eagle Moss are the company that own or are the umbrella, if you like, for Hero Collector and Diecast Club. Likewise, D'Agostini are the umbrella for Model Space and Fan Home. Hope that makes sense. But they are their own different brands, if that makes sense as well. So they've got their own teams, but you know. Sator. Sator. It's a little bit like Blockbusters. See, Blockbuster Video, when we worked for them, was a small company owned by a giant company, Viacom. And at the time, Viacom owned companies like Paramount and stuff like that. But you don't think of that. You don't think that, you know, Blockbusters are in the same category as Paramount Pictures. The phone's dying. Oh, bless you. Take care, brother. I will see you soon, I promise. I just can't wait to get down to that South Coast. And there we go, look. James has linked his Falcon mods in chat there. And other things. I know you're close. I know you're very close, John. I will be paying you a visit over in Portchester. I think that's where you said. Portchester Castle Way. So, I'm all good, Jason. How are you doing? Jason Stevenson, that's Mr. Fusion Designs, if anyone didn't know. And, hang on a second. Fusion Designs. Stand by. And, there we go. And Jason has got a website, which I've just linked into chat there. As a matter of fact, if I go... Stand by. There we go. Look, watch this, Jason. Look. Bang. Oh, the magic of streaming. The Brazilian variant. Is that what they're calling it? I thought it's South American. I didn't know they were specific with where the variant come from. Oh. Put the Enterprise D over the doll's house as a cloaked mission for observations. Well, if it's cloaked, it will be invisible. So it can't be... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell people that the Enterprise is actually cloaked above the TV. And no one will see it, but it's cloaked. That'll work. See, look, Revo Dave did the hood, so it has been available. Revo Dave is the person that did the... Hello, where's my... oh, there it is. It's fallen down a little bit. Revo Dave's the person who did my Jason hockey mask there. Do we have any under 30s? I believe we have. We must have, because they, my demographics say we definitely do. The demographics said I've got 3% of people that are like 17 to 24. I just turned the lights in your lounge blue, did I? I'm sorry. Hello, friend. Tizek. I don't know what that means. Oh, is that check? I'm guessing. I don't know. But welcome to the channel anyway. You're a new name. I'm being insulted in chat. Oh dear. Okay, just a regular Tamiya. Really? One coat is enough to give colour, but not enough to block the light. Lou, I'm going to try it. I think that will make a good video, an experimenting video. I will try it. Thank you for that. I will check that out. I've got blue LEDs here as well, because I'm guessing it's going to be... Oh, is it? Is it? Because it's painted, are they going to be lighting it with a blue LED or a white? I might have to change the LEDs as well. But, interesting. Check out Trekworks. I've seen Trekworks' YouTube channel. I think he has a way to get that copper look on the nacelles. I will check that out. I think that might be the video I've already seen, where he did paint the troughs and stuff. But James says there, do a light dusting of copper paint on the clear blue parts. When the lights are off, it will appear copper, but when the lights are on, it will shine blue. I'd rather try it on a bit of acrylic first than wreck the piece. But that's what, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right with it on and having the nacelles blue. It makes it look like a toy. So it something needs to be done with it. And I think that's the way to go. But I appreciate that. Look, it's 9 o'clock, people. I've really enjoyed tonight. Been chatting away heartily and getting ideas like I did on my Patreon stream last night. So Chris, I won't forget your name. Thank you, Chris, for helping me with that. And thank you all for joining me. Now, remember, I said there's no live stream Tuesday or Wednesday next week. I will try and get a live stream out on Thursday. But we have got the Zero Fighter coming tomorrow morning, so you'll be able to see what pack 1 of that looks like. And then we're going to have the Bismarck pack 3 from Agora Models on Monday. But listen, take care of yourselves, everybody, and I will see you next week.